What's up, desktopers? Xavier Wills here for Desktop Bodybuilding, and I realize my microphone's not even in front of me. Good start to the live stream, but we are here. We are live, not live streaming. We are doing a watch party for 2022 Mr Olympia Saturday morning show. We have the Classic Physique, we have Bikini, we have Men's Physique, and we have the Wheelchair Bodybuilding, the Prejudging for all those events, and then the finals will be tonight. So let's get into this one. So Classic Physique is on stage right now, and I'm going to get to it as well. But firstly, I'll quickly run this, and then I'll be back to discuss Urs Kalecinski, Chris Bumstead, and all those guys because they're on stage right now as we speak. What's up, desktopers? Welcome to everyone who is joining us live. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, smash that like button, also subscribe and hit the notification bell button. That way you'll be notified of every video that goes up from myself, Xavier Wills at Desktop Bodybuilding, including all my coverage of the 2022 Mr Olympia. And I have a lot of videos and a lot of live streams to come. And Chris Bumstead just walked out onto the stage, so let's have a look. He's in the first initial lineup. First initial reaction is that he looks good, but let's see as he goes through the poses. Yeah, he's a standout. He's standing next to, I can't remember the Brazilian bodybuilder's name, but he's a very good bodybuilder, and he's known as sort of being the Brazilian Chris Bumstead, and Chris is shredded. Wow. Okay, Chris is in great condition. I have a feeling this will be Chris Bumstead's last Olympia, by the way. Lee Priest and I discussed this. We both agree. Last Mr Olympia for Chris Bumstead. And he is going all out for it as well. It looks to be in great condition. The actual back doesn't look quite as maybe dense and crisp, but wow, his glutes are in. Chest is shredded. Chris Bumstead looks absolutely outrageous. If you guys want to see a screen capture of what Cbum is looking like, and maybe like Urs Kalecinski as well, we'll find that for you. Yeah, it is a lineup, I think, of 59 guys, which is absolutely next level. And they're coming out for individuals now. Someone said Cbum quads look small. No video, bro? No, the pay-per-view, you can get the link to that in the description below. We are watching. What's up, Alfonso from Atlanta, Georgia? Get in the comments. Let me know where you're from. And let me know what you think of this contest if you are watching live as well. So we're about to do the individuals. We'll bring up. Yeah, Cbum is shredded like crazy. Which one's this one? I'm just finding a pic for you guys. All right. Let me know what you think. If you're watching this live, what do you think of Chris Bumstead, Urs Kalecinski, all these guys? All right, I'll show you what Cbum is looking like on stage right now. 641 people in the chat. Make sure you get a few more in there as well. And here we go, Cbum on the far right. You can see his glutes are inside out, ridiculously shredded, very shredded through the chest as well. It looks like his physique can fill out even more, or maybe this is the filled out version and it's pushing that muscle hard against the skin, but I think this is going to be a good weekend for Honey Rambod. Let me know your thoughts on that Chris Bumstead look against the Brazilian Chris Bumstead right there next to him. You can see the size difference there. He's inside out. People saying quads missing. I need to go back and look at that. So I actually do have a little bit of a shot of there. There was obviously, is this it? No, that's not it. I have to open it up again. But you can see Urs Kalecinski there in the middle, and he's a clear standout in that lineup, that's for sure. He looks spectacular. You got Chris Hunt there on the left, who's a viewer of Desktop Bodybuilding as well. And yeah, I will find that quad shot somewhere. I'll find one of Chris Bumstead so we can see. His quads are looking a little bit asymmetrical. I wouldn't say they're gone, though. I don't think his quads are gone by any means. people saying they're gone. I mean, I don't agree. Okay, I will get up a photo of Cbum. Legs. Everyone's saying they disappeared. I don't agree with that necessarily, but let's have a look together at Chris Bumstead's legs, and let's decide if Chris Bumstead's legs are down or not. Okay, so Cbum, you can see there on the far right. Now, is that, you can see how that comes down there. It looks a little bit different, and then it comes up a little bit differently here. I mean, I have to see it moving again and really analyze it. Zan Canelli, that's the guy right here. He looks really good too, but he's just not the level of Cbum. Let me know what you think of Cbum on the screen just there. Shows a big picture of Urs. I don't have one. I'll have to find that though, for sure, for you guys. But let me know what you think about Chris Bumstead. Will Chris Bumstead win this contest, or will he lose it and actually go out? Someone says, Jay Coleman, Urs looks confident. We've got Breon Ansley coming out on stage right now. Let's have a look at how he's looking. Then we've got Urban Darwin. Breon's legs look down. Noticeably his right quad as well. But he looks good. He's polished. Breon is always polished. His upper body is crazy. We may show the side angle as well. Like, you really get to appreciate how good Breon actually is. People don't give this dude the credit, but he is very good, very polished. His overall look is very, very impressive. Some people think Chris looks phenomenal. Some people saying he's leaving the door open. Let me know what you think about Cbum. 1,340 people in the chat right now. Thank you, guys. Let me know what you think of Cbum in this call out. Shout out to you guys for getting in that as well. And thumbs up, thumbs up. If you are on the live chat, you can jump out of the live chat. There's Chris from the back there. Cbum was much better last year, people saying. When is Cbum competing? He's competing right now. He's on the far right in this photo. So this is Cbum here. Darwin Uribe is on stage right now. So we'll be bringing you guys the live results as they come tonight, but also I'll be letting you guys know what goes down at this contest and how it looks like it's going to play out. If Chris Bumstead will win once again, or if we will see a new champion in the Classic Physique. So I'll get photos of a few guys. And we'll be looking for these on IG as well. Try to find the best shots for you guys. I want to make sure I get all the best ones. But let me know what you think about this morning's, or last night actually, depending where you are in the world. Last night's Mr Olympia Prejudging in the Open. Do you think it's going to be Derek Lunsford's, Hardy Chupin's, Nick Walker's, Big Rami's, Brandon Curry's, or Samson Dowder's Mr Olympia? I don't think anyone truly knows, but I think Hardy Chupin is starting to firm as the favourite, and Derek Lunsford is a contender as well, so we have an exciting one for sure. So let's have a quick little look on the gram to see if there's anything about Cbum. Any new posts? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Something here from Nick Chigilli. I don't think that's on the screen for you guys right now, actually. It's Big Ramy in some shots. I mean, I'm just looking at some on Instagram right now, and it's not that crazy to think if he was winning from some certain angles, but then you see Hardy and Derek, and they look fantastic. Here we go. We do have a high-res image of Chris Bumstead, and we get to see the quads a little bit more. And it appears there is definitely an injury by this photo, but will it be enough to stop Chris Bumstead from winning this contest? I will show you guys this picture. Someone said Urs is amazing. Damn straight he is. Looks next level. Urs, the Miracle Bear. Over 2,000 people in the chat. You guys are awesome. Let's get more. No, I appreciate you guys in the chat. It's much appreciated. I will bring up that photo of Cbum and also one of Breon Ansley as well. All right, let's go back to this. Sorry, I'm just jumping between stuff and trying to watch contests at the same time, guys. Some really good competitors here. It goes to show how many crazy classic physique guys there are out there, actually. All right, I'll bring up, share the screen right now. Let's bring it up. Let's bring it up. Got to find it. Sorry. I've got a photo of Chris Bumstead and a photo of Breon Ansley as well, which I will open. Both came up separate. That's annoying. Okay, whatever. All right, so we have Cbum here, and it appears there could be some sort of quad injury there. You can see the clear discrepancy between the right and the left quad. It looks like his right quad definitely has an injury to me. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Is Ramon on stage right now? Someone said bye, Ramon. Or am I just saying that because of what Cbum looks like here? Let me know your thoughts about Chris Bumstead and how he looks in this photo and how he looks at this contest if you are watching live as well. Because I've got to say, my assessment is that he looks pretty damn good, but I need to see him all side by side because there's not that deep detail through the biceps, but the waist is tiny. He's inside out. When you see him from other angles, he is shredded and looks absolutely crazy. But Chris Bumstead overall is pretty damn impressive here. So let me know your thoughts. And if you do want to watch this live as well, check out the pay-per-view. The link is in the description below. Support bodybuilding because, you know, we obviously want to see even Mr. Olympia and all these contests grow and for bodybuilding to prosper. Now, I'll show you guys a picture of Breon Ansley. Someone said Urs doesn't have legs. I think you're confused, my friend. Breon, I'll show you guys Breon. It's not on the same thing, so I've got to just close it off for 1 second, then open it back up. And here we have Breon. That's just one from the side, but his upper body looks absolutely fantastic. Alex Cambronero is on stage right now for those asking who's up on stage. This guy's a former Arnold Classic champion in the Classic Physique as well. He looks great. As always, he always looks good, Alex Cambronero. Very, very consistent competitor. Let me know your thoughts of Breon Ansley in this one. Also, if you haven't liked the video, give it a thumbs up, smash that like button, also subscribe. Urs is not on stage individually just yet, so we'll just have to wait for Urs, the Miracle Bear Kalecinski. But he'll be up hopefully pretty soon. So who have we got on stage right now? Yeah, we've got Alex Cambronero. I'll share an image of him. So he's looking fantastic, as always. And I believe, if anyone asks as well, the reason why Alex Cambronero actually tilts his head to the side is I think he actually passes out if he straightens his head completely or moves it too much to one side, which is pretty crazy. Urs is coming up, guys. Everyone's asking for Urs, but Urs is coming up. I will post a photo. I've only got a really tiny one right now. Cbum, Dino, Ramon. Let me know if you are from Cbum. Bicep looks hurt. Could be, for sure. When to start? It's on right now. This is a screen capture from that. And we have some photos going up on Instagram right now as well. But I encourage you guys to check out the pay-per-view. It is live right now. The link is in the description as well if you do want to purchase that. So make sure you do get behind that and support bodybuilding. And you can watch along with me commentating this one too. So get around it. But Alex Cambronero, let me know what you think about his structure and his shape and what he looks like here. Because I think he's got some very pleasing muscle bellies. I think a lot of people would like to look like him. A lot of Ramon love. Dinosaurs are infiltrating the chat. Here they come. Here they come. That's funny. Cbum love. There's actually a lot of guys going against Cbum here, but then some people loving him. Terrence Ruffin, Ramon Dino. A lot of fans of different guys here. Classic Physique is taken off. Shout out to you guys. I can't hardly keep up with it. Where's Ramon? Ramon will be on soon, guys. A lot of love. Wesley Visses. I didn't actually get to see him in the first lineup, but I will be obviously seeing them individually. So you guys hold up. I will get all the sort of the big popular names and we'll put up a screen capture. Let's have a look back to IG. I'll have a quick look on here and see if there is any more photos going up. Okay, let me refresh this one. If you're watching live, let me know your thoughts. Okay, it's a cool photo of Breon on here as well. Actually, a few of him on the RX Muscle IG, which I'll bring up on this stream as well for you guys. Breon looks good though, real good. Share screen. I'm just going to share this like this way. Let me know your thoughts on Breon Ansley and how he's looking. Bring that a little bit bigger for you guys. There you go. So there's Breon. I think he looked a lot better on the live stream than actually these photos as well. But as a photographer, it is so hard when you've got that in the background. You guys are going hard in the comments. Love it. Logan Franklin. I haven't seen him yet. Come on, Currey. Neil Currey, I believe, is on stage right now. Let's have a look. You can see Breon there as well. I'll switch up the photo for you guys. Side chest and a back double. His back double always looks fantastic. Neil Currey is on stage right now. He was trying to actually weigh in taller at this contest. No, weigh in height in taller. And he got stretched out. He was trying to get that little bit of like half an inch taller or an inch taller. And he wasn't able to do it, but he suffered down and got underweight, which he had extra time to fill out for this one, I believe, compared to normal contests, because they weighed in on a Wednesday and they compete on a Friday. No, weigh in on a Wednesday, compete on a Saturday, something like that. So they had extra time to, fill back up. Oh, I didn't get a screen capture of Neil. I was waiting for one back from the front. But Michael de Bull Peterson on stage right now. Actually, I'll go back a tiny bit and get some of Neil. I'll skip forward. All right. Hitting his front lat spread. That's obviously his signature shot. And I'm back to Michael de Bull now. This guy comes in inside out crazy. A little shaky on stage, Michael de Bull. He's good now, I think. All right, got a photo of both these guys. Also, if you guys want to get, if you want your comment or question featured, I love all the support. It's cool to see you guys going hard in the comments. It's awesome. If you do want your comment featured or your question answered, leave a super chat and it'll be featured on the screen. I'll pop it up and yeah, your stuff will be featured and it'll be showing some love and support for this live watch party. Yeah, let me know what you think about Breon Ansley there. Let's look, see if there's anything else. Little look. Let me know what you guys think about the 2022 Open Mr Olympia as well. But right now on stage, we have the Classic Physique. But I do have a couple screen captures from a show, which I'll bring out for you guys, of Neil Currey and Michael de Bull. For some reason, it's not liking me sharing these photos at the same time. We'll see. Here we go. Oh, no, got it. There we go. There's Neil Currey, obviously hitting his signature front lat spread. From the back and the back double bicep, that's where he falls down a bit. But from the front, Neil Currey is great. From the side, he's good as well. And then we have Michael de Bull, who's inside out, as he always is. People ask me to show Cbum. You want Cbum? I'll show you Cbum. Let's have a look for photos of Cbum. Here's a nice shot of Cbum. We can see his quad as well. We can see what is going on with his quad. This is posted up. Also, I want to give credit to photos by Pro Fitness Photos. Bring up this photo of Cbum. Boom. Let me know what you guys think in the comments about this shot of Cbum. And let me know what you think about his quad and his biceps too. Because this is all sort of shut down a little bit. Oh, my man, or Fernanda Esther. Sorry if you're not a man. I feel bad now. But thank you for the super chat. Not even a comment, but thank you so much. Shout out to you for supporting the channel. Yep, you guys are passionate. It's awesome to see. Almost got 3,000 people in the comments. If you haven't liked this video yet or commented, there's on the phone or on the computer. I think on the phone, actually. You have to click X off that live chat, go like it, and then you just click straight back on the little live chat icon, and then you'll be back in it. It'll really help out, get more viewers on here. It actually catapults when you guys do that and when you comment and everything. So let me know who you like. Let me know where you're from in the world. And yeah, just give your opinions in the comments and get that discussion going, because it does help out the channel. And look, that 3,155 straight away. That's all because you guys. Helps the algorithm and pushes stuff up. So let's get to like 5,000 or something crazy in this one. See what we can do. Yeah, you guys love it. Get in the comments. Other shots, please. Let's see what we can do. You only live. I don't know what that means. Anyway, guys, thanks for getting in the comments. Much appreciated. But let's go back to the live stream and just see what is happening. So I'm not missing any guys that I really, really need to see. This guy actually is really good. It's on stage now too, but he won't be contending for the top 10, in my belief. Okay, let's have a little look. Let's find some more picks for you guys. All right. I don't think Cbum would actually allow random people to tag him in stuff, but maybe he does actually. Here we go. Now we've got some more photos of Cbum. One more photo, but it's actually the exact same shot, but we get to see it a little bit. Or did someone zoom in on that and then put their tag on? They probably zoomed in on that, to be honest. Same one, probably. Some footage of Big Ramy backstage, but that's not relevant to Chris Bumstead. Imagine Chris Bumstead gets tagged non-stop. Yeah, I can't find any other photos apart from that one that went up of Cbum. So we will see. There'll be something up soon, very, very soon, I imagine. Because obviously, high definition photos of Cbum will be shared like crazy all over social media with 12.2 million followers he's got. Absolutely insane. All right. Where's Wesley? There is 59 competitors, man. So it's going to take a while to get through this. Did I miss a super chat? Let's try to find this one. From Jay Coleman. Love from England, bro. Keep up the good work. I can't even find... There's so many comments. I can't even find that one. I'm trying to bring that up on the screen. Jay Coleman. Shout out to you, my man. Can see it there, but... Hey, there it is. Found it. Shout out, man. Thank you so much for the super chat. Much appreciated. People are getting abusive. Someone told me to F off and show Ramon. I'm just waiting for the photos to come up. Waiting for him to get on stage, actually, for the individuals. People need to chill out. Show Ramon. Okay, I will when he comes up. Otherwise, I will block you. Someone said waiting for Wesley. Show Ramon. Chill out, everyone. I will show Ramon. 23 is a scratch from the contest, apparently. That's interesting. All right, we have under 3,000 back in the chat now. I don't know why that is. Let's go through some of the other photos and try to see what I've got on this computer right now. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can share. Share screen. I think I actually closed most of them, to be honest, but let's have a look. Let's see if we can find some fresh photos of Cbum. Loading, loading, loading. Got obviously that comparison there. They're the only ones we've got to be able to see side by side. And you can see here a few shots of Cbum, if that is sharing correctly. There you go. You guys can see that there. You go a little bit bigger for you guys. Let me know what you think about Cbum in these shots. against Zen Canelli. Gabriel Zen Canelli. Wow, I don't check the chat for a little bit, and 130 comments. You guys are crazy. Cbum number. No, it's not Cbum. Oh, here we go. Super chat from Ziga Schmerka. Hope Schmremka? Sorry if I'm pronouncing that. Ziga Schmerka. I'll go back and find that one because there's 130 comments. It's so easy to miss. I'm trying to find it so I can feature it. There we go. Shout out to you, Ziga. Hope Wesley Vistas gets top 10. The dude's shredded, so hopefully he does get top 10 because he's definitely earned that conditioning and earned a higher placing as well at this year's Olympia. And it's definitely a tough one, though, because the standard is getting better every year. But I do like Wesley's physique. It's unique, different, but I do like it. Some of you guys are brutal in the comments. Let's be friendly. Let's love. Let's make... Well, let's know. I'm not going to say that. This dude here, Boca, you can... Catch you later. Timeout for you now. Can't deal. So for everyone wondering, this is what Cbum is looking like at the 2022 Classic Physique Olympia Prejudging. I have a message here from Standable Standaloncho. Let's see if he's got any info or anything that we can look at. All right. Yeah, it's interesting. There's a lot of different opinions out there. So there's people going back and forth, having different opinions, and from guys that are actually there as well. So let's see if we can get any. I thought there'd be just tons of photos already of Cbum out there. People would be desperate to get him out. Not as yet. But as I mentioned, well, as I was going to mention, he's going back to that. I think I mentioned it actually. He's got the mustache exactly the same as back in 2019 when he won his first Olympia. He went to the barber and basically he said he took a photo and said, I want that look in terms of the mustache and also the hair as well. So he's gone back to the 2019 look back in Vegas. I think Chris Bumstead is retiring this year if he wins on stage. So let me know your thoughts on that. Will Chris Bumstead retire from competing? Not saying he won't come back, but he may retire for 1 year. Is that photo? Let me know what you think about the bicep too. That looks a little bit swollen, and this one looks normally sort of cut out. So I don't know what's going on there as well. There is a lot of classic physique, guys. 59 is too many at the Olympia. We need like a maximum of 30 at least as a minimum, as a maximum, sorry. Chris Hunt is on stage right now. He's a viewer of Desktop Bodybuilding, I believe. Hopefully still is. He always comes back and improves. Got to be pretty happy. He consistently gets to the Olympia as well. So that's an achievement in itself. John Kleber, I appreciate you like Ramon and you want Ramon shown, but I will put you in timeout if you keep going. People find it super annoying when they leave. We'll be covering Bikini anytime soon. When we're on stage, sure. I mean, depending how long it takes, actually, because if it goes forever, then potentially not. Because if it goes for a long, long time, then yeah, it's going to be tough. But I'll give you guys some screenshots of that when they do come out on stage, if they are next, obviously, as well. Because right now I'm on no food for the day, and it's 5 a.m., but I've been up for a little bit, so. Let me know what you think about Cbum. Is he winning his Classic Physique Olympia? Urs must be soon. He must be on real soon. Then you got Terrence Ruffin. He's a bit more towards the end. And then you got Ramon, I think, somewhere in between them. I think. So. Guys, please don't copy-paste messages and post them continuously over and over again. Like Alfonso. Let's put you in timeout for a little bit too, because it gets really hectic. I don't mind it a few times, but it's just over and over again. It's frustrating. There's some great conditioning in this Classic Physique class. It's always so impressive. People ask me when specific... I said it was about halfway through, so I thought Urs was more towards the start, like in the third lot, but maybe not. All right, so we're about halfway through these guys. Tyler Johnson's coming out now. This guy's actually a viewer of Desktop Bodybuilding as well. Real nice guy. He's come in shredded as well, so take a screenshot of him. These guys really do get very, very lean. This is in an expo hall as well, and you can see he's granite, this dude. I'll bring up the competitor list as well so you guys can see how many dudes are in this Classic Physique, because it is crazy. All right, where's the Classic Physique at? FB Pro. Also, I didn't post this up on Instagram either, so I might do that during the live stream at some point as well. Urs is coming on stage right now, the Miracle Bear. Urs. Oh, I missed that. He did a really cool shot. The front double is looking amazing. His variation on that is looking really good. Looks, I think, so much more impressive than just the straight on front double bicep. Urs is in condition, that's for sure. We knew that already, but it's conveyed to the stage. He's got so much charisma. He goes down, flexes his legs, then looks up and winks, and then goes into it. Like he knows exactly what he's doing. He's so polished as well. Urs is a joy to watch on stage. Chen Kang's on now, so I'm going to get some screen captures of Chen Kang, the big Kang. What are you guys having to say? Oh yeah, I have that screen up right now. I'll bring up the competitors list while I talk about this. Sorry, I got excited when I saw Urs come on. Where is it? Sorry, I had to move my other screens out of the way. Where's the competitors? Official scorecards. Official competitors list. Here we go. So we've got that. We've got the 212. And then this is the classic list right here. But wait, there's more. Crazy. And Chris Bumstead obviously comes out last. So we can see who's where. So Urs was just on stage, then Chen Kang. So we are 33 guys deep, and we're on our 34th competitor here. We've got, this guy comes in shredded as well. It's on stage right now, and he's added actually a lot of size. I'll take a screenshot of him. Then who's some big names that we've got coming up? We've got Fabian Mayer, who came 7th last year. He's number 36. We have number 34 on stage right now. We have Ramon Dino, Ramon Roca Queros. I tried. He's number 43, so he's not too far away as well. Not too far away, at least anyway. And then 3 competitors after that. We've got Terrence Ruffin just here. And then we've got Mike Summerfield down at Summerfield down in 51. Wesley Visser in 54. And then Cbum, Chris Bumstead as competitor number 59. It's very distracting when Bob Chigrella is announcing names in my ears and I'm actually speaking to you guys at the same time. But I'll bring up some screen captures. Let me know what you guys think if you are watching this live as well. Check the screen, man. People that just spam the chat, I'm just going to time out them for 5 minutes. When does it start? It's on right now, my man. It is on right now, and I'm sharing some screen captures and stuff every now and then and sharing what's on IG. So Trying to get that to you guys as quick as humanly possible. Do you guys want to see Urs? Fabian May is on stage right now as well. He looks really good. All right. Do you guys want to see Urs? Let's have a look. There we go. Let me know what you think of the Miracle Bear, Urs Kalecinski. I think it looks awesome. That front double bicep, that is a killer shot. Someone said a Rami Urs callout would be cool. I don't know about that one. Big Rami? Anyone that asks to see the video live, I will not do that because I will probably lose my channel, and plus it really screws over the Olympia guys. Someone said Ramon's still better. Then we've got that front lat spread as well. So I think his legs look fantastic. I mean, he looks balanced. He looks improved for sure. And just for polish, when you watch him on stage, he is definitely improved. That's for sure. From a Boston Pro earlier this year, and obviously since the Olympia last year, where he placed fourth as well. So Urs is going to be tough to beat, that's for sure. But there are definitely guys that can do it. Which number is Cbum? Cbum is number 59. He is last on stage. We're over halfway through, though. Wow, this guy on stage right now is inside out shredded. I just took a small screen capture of this guy. See if I can get another one. No, I only got a small one. I'll find out what this guy's name is because he is inside out shredded, and I don't want to share photos of someone where I don't have their name. But his quads are like... Jay Hun. All right, let's have a look at this guy. He's inside out shredded. Let me know what you think about Urs Kalecinski as well in the comments below. But let me know what you think about this sort of conditioning. I'll bring this guy up in just a moment. This. Look at that quad. Like, there's that level of dryness that you just don't see that much. And I think that's cool. I love the face too. It's really, really doing a bit. But the quad is, like, you look at this, like, having that medialis striated like that and just being so dry, like, there is not much on there whatsoever. He's very, very dry. And I think that looks killer. When I see someone get that, I know they've, you basically know they've worked hard. And pretty much all these classic guys are getting that sort of dry, really, really lean look. Otherwise, you've only got so much room to play with in terms of weight. So if you can be a couple kilos lighter or a couple pounds lighter, and that could be muscle instead, then it works out a lot better for sure. Anyway, if you are in the comments, make sure you like this, subscribe, and then you support the channel. So by doing that, it helps out a huge amount. So share my screen again. I realize I don't even have my other light on, so grab this one of Cbum so you can see what Cbum is looking like. And he looks fantastic. So much of this in the comments. So what are you guys saying? Ask any questions you might want to ask. If you do have a specific question and definitely want it asked, you can do a super chat, or if you just want your comment featured. Blonde hair guy, yeah, he's on stage right now. Christian Paro Pitch says Urs has great flow and improved the upper lower difference. Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree. Big fan as well. Just what the personality brings to the sport is huge. What time is finals? Finals is, depending where you are in the world, dude. But it should start finals at my time. Just doing some maths. About 7 hours from now, finals will be starting. So yeah, 7 hours, pretty much spot on. So yeah, if you do want to know, and if you do want to see my predictions, my pre-show predictions, they are in going across the bottom of the screen right now. And I will change that as well. Banner to something else. There we go. You guys have already seen that. Oh no, it's not 212 finals. Never mind. Put that back up. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the comparisons for this one. I'm really interested with 60 competitors if they actually go through all the comparisons or if they just do the top 30. I mean, it'd be hard. I don't know. This guy looks very big for Classic right now on stage. This guy looks more like a bodybuilder for sure. I love that the posing is such a focus in the Classic Physique. If you're not posing well, then you're pretty much done in many regards because it is so close between so many of the top names. So, okay, let's go have a look. See if we can find and hunt for some more photos. All right. Let me know what you guys think. We have over 3,000 people in the chat. If you've not liked this video yet, give it a thumbs up. Smash that like button. Much appreciated. All right. Ramon Dino is coming on stage right now. Drop your dinosaurs in the comments. If you're watching live, let me know what you think about Ramon Dino. He is on stage as we speak. Do you guys want to see any screen captures of this dude? Wow. He has a lot of muscle. A lot of muscle. Very impressive, Ramon Dino. There will be photos of him up on the screen very, very soon. He needs to get a little bit more comfortable with his posing. He's one of these guys that is probably out of the top 5. He's probably lacking the most, even though he still isn't bad at posing. He still is actually hitting his shots pretty well, but it's a little bit too much fidgeting and jumping around. It can be frustrating to watch. But man, his physique is crazy. And he hits some nice shots. He looks awesome. Let me know what you think. Drop your dinosaurs in the comments. His posing sucks, someone said. It's not his strong suit, but his physique is definitely his strong suit. So let's have a look. Let's put screen capture of this up so you guys can at least see. Give me about 1 minute and I'll get that up for you guys. Lots of dinosaurs. It's so funny how that became a thing. All right, got 2 screen captures of Ramon. Maybe. There we go. Sorry. Okay. You guys ready to see these ones? Choose what you want to share. Hold up. What did I just do? Choose what to share. Oh, there we go. Sorry, my bad. I messed that up. There we go. Ramon Dino from a prejudging at the 2022 Classic Physique Olympia. Let me know what you think. Some people being rough in the chat. I don't even have time to actually ban them. Okay, so Ramon Dino here. Looking damn impressive. Let's go to the next photo. Side chest. You can see he is stacked. I'd like him to bring his arms down. He seems a little bit like crunched up, a little bit too high with that. Just drop those arms down a little bit to around here somewhere. And then it will just close that gap and make it not look... I mean, it still looks fantastic. I mean, there's a lot... he doesn't look like a classic guy here. Look at this. This is just the way that skin lays, and he's glutes inside out, hammies, everything. Absolutely crazy there from Ramon Dino. Let me know your thoughts. Terrence Ruffin is on stage right now. We are getting through him. The best poser in the IFBB Pro League. How does Terrence look? When you look at Terrence now, after looking at Ramon, he looks very small in comparison. Terrence is in great condition though, and he poses like a pro. Obviously, because he's a pro, but he still poses like one. Terrence is hard though, so it's going to be hard to unseat him from that second spot, but let's have a look as he goes into his next poses. individually, you really do see Terrence, like, he looks spectacular. But you look at his arms and everything and you go, wow, he isn't as big as these other guys. Oh, he looks fantastic. Should it be more about that? Should it be more about just the overall flow? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Someone's coming out from around, it's called Marco Ruse. I thought it was Marcus Rule. Sounded like. All right. 3.4K of you in the chat right now. Shout out to you. If you do appreciate it, give it a thumbs up. It really does help, and comment and let me know your thoughts. But Ramon Dino looking next level. And I've got something else for you guys too. Someone said Terrence isn't sharp. He's definitely sharp. It's just not the same look. And I feel like Terrence definitely could fall. Because when you compare him to Ramon Dino, they're two different bodybuilders, that's for sure. All right, missed one. Do you guys want to see Terrence Ruffin? There's Ramon Dino on the screen right now. I'll quickly go through those, and then I'll show you guys Terrence Ruffin. Another one there of Ramon, and then the back shot, which looks awesome. The skin lays so nicely. All right. Let me show you. We have Terrence Ruffin on stage at Prejudging from 2022. Classic Physique Olympia, 3.4K of you. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, like it if you haven't already as well, as I mentioned. So Terrence Ruffin just definitely doesn't look as big as some of these other guys. That's for sure. That's almost a given. When you see him moving, you can really notice it individually, at least on the video. But in person, guys that pose so well, sometimes they can actually like bamboozle you a little bit, and you're watching them in almost awe, and then the rest of their physique just sort of looks better. Might have to put the ads on for a second and quickly go to drink, possibly. Terrence Ruffin from the back. He just looks a little slight, but that glute and ham, I mean, that's how sort of it always looks every year, just really tight, probably tighter, maybe even normal in this sort of area. But overall, after you look at Ramon Dino and then you look at Terrence Ruffin, there is a huge size discrepancy. And let me know your thoughts on that. Do you think this should still win with the posing, or do you think the slight lack of that posing experience, that the bigger muscle, do you think that should win? Let me know your thoughts in the comments on that. Chen Kang, I didn't get a screenshot of Chen Kang, unfortunately. If he's been on stage. I think he's been on stage, yeah. Actually missed out on him, unfortunately. Someone said they can see Urs top 2. Appreciate you guys getting in the comments. We'll keep saying 31. What's 31? I will, when Wesley Visses goes on stage, I will definitely do that. Guy on stage right now is actually shredded. Ridiculous conditioning. Let's see what other photos are up on the gram. All right, we have some more photos of Cbum. Mike Summerfield's on stage right now. Quickly watch this. Mike Summerfield has a crazy shape and structure. Let's see him. He'll go into that. His front lat spread's crazy. Yeah, I'll show you guys his front lat spread. I'll show you guys his front lat spread from Mike Summerfield, and then I'll show you guys Cbum in some other photos. 5,564 of you live in the chat. I will have some photos coming up from these guys as they are on stage. And we're getting some of them fed through in all different ways. We've got Mike Summerfield. Let's bring him up. Let's bring up Mike Summerfield. He has such a crazy shape. Sorry, I'm listening out for names at the same time. All right, so I've got Mike Summerfield here. Hopefully you guys can see that on the screen right now. Yep. So look at that shape and structure. Like if he comes in just absolutely inside out, he was in great shape here actually. Is one thing where he's one guy that sort of misses the mark a little bit, slightly. But he was around that 7th spot last year, like Fabian Mayer, I believe, as well, and he looked fantastic. So big raps on Mike Summerfield on the screen right now, and I think that he's going to do pretty well and be well inside that top 10 because that sort of structure, you cannot hold that back unless he's way off. You cannot hold it back. Mike Summerfield, very underrated classic physique pro, in my opinion. And 5,656 view in the live chat right now. Shout out to you guys. Awesome. And also, people, I'm not pausing the live stream. These have been screen captures off here. And Wesley Visses is coming out very soon, but I'm going to quickly show you. What was I going to show you? I'm going to actually share my screen with you because there's some more photos of Cbum. High-res ones from the gram. We're not super high-res, but you get the idea. There we go, make it a little bigger for you guys, and then I'll go through that. This one is actually the low-res one. Let's go back here a little bit more. Here we go. So we have Cbum against Zen Canelli. I've completely forgotten his name, but it's something like that. It starts with a G. So let's go through these. So both of these dudes look really good here. He actually looks better when he's hitting this, but in reality, in person, Chris Bumstead definitely looked the better of the two, in my opinion. Wesley Viss is on stage right now. But you can see the condition of Chris Bumstead there. It's ridiculous. Wesley Viss looks like he's in best condition to date so far. So on. I don't like when he comes out and hits his straight on front lat spread and straight on front double bicep either. I think it's a bad move for Wesley. Maybe he has to do that. I'm not sure. But I'd like to see it with at least a little bit of a twist. See how he looks from the back. Watching this video, you sort of look at it and you go, I don't think he's going to be like contending in any way, but I hope I'm wrong on that. Oh, I missed a good shot from Wesley. It's the most muscular, and that's when he looks most conditioned. You guys have seen those pre-contest photos too. Oh, I'm missing all the great classic shots. Sort of got one then. All right. Let me know what you think about that conditioning there of Chris Bumstead. Obviously, it's outrageous here. There. But is it a little bit flat? Is it not round enough? Let me know your thoughts. Can he be beaten at this Classic Physique Olympia? Or is this just going to be too good no matter what? Because Chris Bumstead is compiling a few little injuries now. Wow. He's got some good conditioning there too. But he's got, looks like maybe a bicep injury. He has, I believe, torn his hamstring before. It looks like he's got something going on with his quad now. It's all very minor. Because you still look at this and it's still pretty damn good. There's less detail in that back this year, possibly. There's still that lower back there. Looks like there's some lines going across, which looks cool. And I actually think this hamstring tear looks completely fine. And I think from the waist down, he looks excellent. You see there. That separation. Crazy. Crazy. Let me know what you think. Is Chris Bumstead winning this 2022 Classic Physique Olympia? Almost 6,500 of you guys in here live. Shout out to you. These are images on the screen. All right. Someone said Dino is probably going to take second. Yeah, I'd say it's probably, in my opinion, before seeing comparisons, it looks like it's between Dino and Urs for second. Urs. And the show is live right now for those who are asking. Let's try to get this to 10K live. That'd be amazing. We're almost an hour deep, and I started after the Classic Physique actually started, so. Chris Bumstead is coming up, by the way. Chris Bumstead is coming up. Warning. 6,600. You guys are awesome. Absolutely killer. Bring up a couple shots here of Wesley Visses. Okay. Vintage Genetics. So you can see Wesley Visses here. Looks pretty damn good. You can't really see the conditioning fully until he hits that one. And that's what we see on Instagram, you know what I mean? And for a lower quality stream, you're still seeing a lot of lines there. Gabriele Zantinelli is on stage right now. And he looks good. He looks really good actually when he comes out by himself. Next to Cbum, you can see how he's getting beaten by him. Guys, if you keep saying show these guys and show us for live, it's just I'm going to eventually put you in timeout if you just keep copy pasting that. Gabriele Zantinelli is looking good. Very lean, but he's bouncing a little. It looks good though. Guys, please stop copying pasting that stuff non-stop. Final competitor, Cbum. It's about to come out on stage. It's funny, all the photographers and everyone in the crowd just stood up. Everyone's holding their phones up at the bottom. It's crazy. Take a screenshot of that. You guys need to see this. I'm going to listen to the song because I believe this is going to be Chris Bumstead's last time on stage in a while. For Rami, they did Winter is Coming and all that sort of stuff, but it looks good. He hits that front lat spread. He looks crazy. Yeah, this looks like an easy win for Chris Bumstead, or if Ramon can challenge, but I think Cbum is too polished. I believe this will be Cbum's 4th title. But who knows? Ramon is big. Yeah, I know. You want to see Urs and Terrence and Breon? I've shown all of them already, but so you can scroll back a little bit in the stream. But I will be showing them more in some comparisons coming up. Wow, Chris Bumstead is hard. Cbum's good. His back isn't quite as good as we've seen, I don't believe. I think it was better 2 years ago. Potentially. Wow, that one hand on hip where he goes up like that, it looks... Yeah, he's got some conditioning. He's doing the twisting back shots. Cbum's feeling it for sure. I will put these up. Yeah, Cbum pulling the vacuum. It looks good. I don't think the quads are going to be an issue in terms of a tear thing or anything. He's hitting the most muscular. A few different types. Yeah, Chris Bumstead just has something about him where it's just he's just such a big celebrity now. Yeah, I think Chris has got this. Let me show you, and it's going to be very interesting once we get to the call-outs, which is about to come up too. The judges have a lot of work. A lot of work. I actually legitimately feel sorry for the judges. But let's bring up some photos of Cbum and how he's looking. So there are photos going up as we speak, I'm sure. Let's have a look on IG as well, because there'll be photos going up straight away of Cbum. While this is actually, it works out perfect, because it's while these guys are walking out, they'll be uploading them. 100%. Whoops, I just opened something that I wasn't meant to. All right. Let's bring up you guys some photos of Chris Bumstead, your 3-time Classic Physique Olympia champion. Oh, I didn't even open them. My bad, guys. With preview. Okay, Chris Bumstead. Is that him? For some reason, split up in two different things. I don't know why. What do you think, guys? Chris Bumstead on stage of 2022 Classic Physique Olympia. Cbum won? No, the finals is tonight, so it's still a while away. But it's waiting to do the first call out. Oh, man. All right. Cbum hitting a very impressive vacuum. He wasn't fully in the vacuum there, I don't believe, but it looked nice when he popped down into it. He's got that really dry conditioning, and I think Cbum deserves to win this Classic Physique Olympia. He worked hard for this. His glutes and everything are the driest we've ever seen. Old daddy Cbum. Yeah. Back double bicep. That side chest, that is granite. Very, very hard. But I want to show you Chris Bumstead's most muscular, actually. I do want to show you guys that. Okay, they're doing call-outs now. Breon. Check this out. Chris Bumstead hitting the most muscular. Something completely different for Cbum. Now, who's in his first call out? So we have Wesley Visses makes the first call out. We have Ramon Dino. We have Fabian Mayer. We have Breon Ansley, Urs Kalecinski, Terrence Ruffin, Mike Summerfield, and Cbum Chris Bumstead. Love the first call out. Really, really like it. Ramon Dino being moved into the middle with Urs Kalecinski. Now they've just swapped Urs and then swapped Cbum. So Cbum is right in between Ramon. Ramon is in the middle with Cbum. So I've got to tell you that it looks like maybe Cbum, Ramon, Urs at this early stage. Someone said I don't like Ramon. I love Ramon. I was going on about how much I love his physique. You guys crazy. So right now, Urs looks like he's maybe winning that front double. I don't know. I'm just going pretty much. Terrence Ruffin is on the outside here. Terrence Ruffin is not even being compared. I completely didn't even think of that. Wow, he's got to not be happy here. Ramon looks big on the side chest too. Wow. Is this some sort of challenge? Going into a back double bicep now. Ramon looks good. Cbum has the bigger back and bigger shoulders and everything. Like he actually looks quite a decent amount bigger when you actually see him side by side in that regard. But Ramon has more of a detail. So Urs has a lot of detail. He poses like a pro. Cbum looks very good on that ab shot. He's winning that one, I think. Like to see someone even winning any shots or many against him. Urs and Cbum hit the same classic pose, and then Cbum just goes and copies what Ramon did. Whether he copied him or not, or he just did a twisting back shot like Ramon did, I'm not sure, but that was cool. I think they'll be putting Urs next to Ramon at some point. So let's see if they move Terrence Ruffin in the middle at all to compare. I don't think they're going to. Terrence Ruffin is remaining on the outside by the looks of it. Wow. Okay, they've moved Terrence in one spot. They're all creeping forward like they're all well in front of a line right now. Steve said, once again, gentlemen on the line, so I think he's not too happy about it. Yep, they're spreading them all out. So, hitting a front double bicep. No, I'd still say Cbum. Urs, I love Urs' shape on that front double. Mike Summerfield looks like he might be pushing into this top 4. Wow, that's awesome. I featured him just before, and I've always been so impressed with his structure and shape. What do you guys think? Who do you have? Do you have Wesley Visses? Do you have Breon Ansley? What do you think about all these guys? Urs Kalecinski, Ramon Dino, Chris Bumstead, Mike Summerfield, Terrence Ruffin, or Fabian Mayer? Let me know who you have winning this contest. 6,246 of you in the comments right now. Much appreciated. Let me know your thoughts. I'll be switching these photos around very soon and adding up some comparisons, which we will be seeing. Go through the gram quickly right now to see what we can see. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of Cbum surely now up there. Yes, here we go. There's some good shots up now, I believe. Not that the other ones weren't good, but there's more. Such a cool shot now. All right, let's bring those up for you guys. Look at that. I actually love the color in the background of that one, but that would be very hard to photograph consistently when that light's flickering around and changing the background. It would just be very difficult. So they've actually moved Urs around as well by the looks. So you got it goes Breon, or it goes Wesley, Breon, Urs, Ramon, Cbum, and then Mike Summerfield is standing next to Cbum. And then you've got Terrence Ruffin and then Fabian Mayer on the outside. So this is interesting. Some good camaraderie there as well. Alex Cambronero in this one. This is the second call out. Mike DeBull. It's hard in a Classic Physique with 59 names and over 400 competitors this weekend. It's hard to know everyone's name in the class. Branch Kang's in this one as well. Now I'll get some of these. Here we go. Look at this one. See Ramon Dino here, and obviously Cbum. This is by Who Is the Best BB on IG. And let me know your thoughts. Who is the best BB out of these two? Is it Chris Bumstead? Is it Ramon Dino? Are we doing a final call out at once again as well? I'm going to put up some screen captures as well. Let's have a quick little look through this. This was just posted 13 seconds ago by the Mr Olympia page. Look at that. Chris Bumstead, I don't know if they are stretch marks or what it is across his back there. Let me know your thoughts what that is. And slight quad difference there. So I don't know if that's, I'm assuming that's the injury. And then that side chest looks granite there. Obviously these are slightly filtered or something. Looks great. Just lacked a little bit of depth through here compared to, I'd say, a couple of years ago, maybe. How good does that look? Nah. And that's epic. That is such a cool look. And then hitting a hands together most muscular for Cbum. That's a new one for sure. But after this, what I'll probably do is wrap it up because this has already been going for an hour and 10 minutes. After the Classic Physique, I might wrap this thing up. Hey, super chat, Shadowback. Shadowback is back. Do you think they should get rid of heightening in? Yeah, absolutely. They should make heightening or heighting in or whatever you want to call it, they should make that a once a year thing or a once every 5-year thing or something like that. And, they measure the person on the same measuring thing every time or something, and just make it so it's super standardized, because measuring in at different heights is just ridiculous. And that's what went down with Ramon, and there was controversy around it too. I didn't get the chance to cover it, but pretty crazy. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It shows how popular Classic Physique is as well, because I've had way more right now than I had on the actual open one yesterday, which is crazy. So Cbum is certainly a popular dude, that's for sure. It's a good call out again. Wow, you guys have been clicking on this video a ton. Shout out to you guys. The past 60 minutes, 152,000 views. Shout out. That's awesome. Going through call outs now. This third call out has Neil Currey. A few names I don't recognize there as well, or a few people I don't recognize, not names. People saying 6 p.m. finals or 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm not sure. Let's say 9 Eastern. That makes sense. 3 hours difference. Cbum destroys everyone. I love that look. That's like a poster you'd put up somewhere. Like, that looks cool. So it's third call out on stage right now, and they're big call outs. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 guys in it. And when you add it up over the whole thing, if they're adding, they're probably going to have, so we're going to have 7 call outs to fit all the guys in at least. And then we're going to have like a final call out, I'd say, surely. What did you guys think about what went down at the Mr. Olympia last night, and what I suppose happened with the entire, what would you call it? The entire, just the way it all went down in terms of how long it actually went for. Because it went for a long time. This is backstage, Chris Bumstead. Yeah, he looks good there. Standing up close backstage. Low res video. Looks good. So we still have the final call out coming up, which will be between, I assume, Chris Bumstead. It'll be between Ramon Dino. It'll be between Urs Kalecinski and probably Mike Sommerfeld, and maybe like a Terrence Ruffin and a few of those guys too. But I'm assuming they will do that final call out. Surely they will. I'd love to see it. Or maybe they'd leave Cbum out as a show of respect, potentially in his last Olympia, because I think that Cbum will be done. I think he'll retire on stage and it will be a big thing. And I'm calling it now. Let me know your predictions in the comments on how you think this will play out. Give me top 3, top 4, top 5. You guys are asking questions in Portuguese and I can't understand, but that's fine. Hopefully you're asking them to each other. Yeah, you guys were saying Nick, I was going to say Nick Trigilli. Nick Strength and Power has Big Ramy easily winning this show, and I thought that's what must be happening at first as well, because we didn't have the best angle to actually watch this on the live stream, because it was like angled to one side. So I thought, is he just way bigger on that side? And that's why I think Samson looked really big in some of these things on the live stream as well, because he's on the closer side. So I think that it did give a slight advantage to those guys, and Ramy just looked like faded away in the background. But I assumed he's still going to win, because I'm like, they wouldn't not compare the Mr. Olympia and just leave him on the outside of all these call-outs, basically, and then just not put him in the second call-out. It just seems very unusual. So it was extremely weird, the call-out. So I won't... people asking why I think Cbum will retire. I'll get on to that in a second. But Yeah, it was just a very strange call out. I've never seen anything like it. Like, as a show of respect to a Mr. Olympia champion, they actually sent Phil Heath back in line once. Like, they did some comparisons and they said, Phil, go stand back in line. They just didn't bother him anymore. So, it's just because he was that good and such a definite winner. Now, if it was that case for Rami, I don't think they'd make him pose through so many comparisons and just stand on the outside. I think he sort of compared with Nick once a little bit, and then it was just like he got moved inside, and it was like, yep. I shouldn't know if they got compared, to be honest. What did someone say? Cbum said in a recent video he's doing it again next year. Okay, well, if that's the case, then I stand corrected. But I'm still going to die on this hill. But he's, here we go. Super chat. Shout out to you. Who is this? The true one, Fred. Shout out, my man. Dino top 2 for the last time this year. It's about Dino's heritage. That is about to begin after this Olympia. 5 dinosaurs. Write down those words, bro. Dinosaurs? I'll write down the dinosaurs. Shout out, my man. Thank you so much for the super chat. It's much appreciated. What are we watching right now? So this is Cbum backstage at the Classic Physique Olympia. I'll switch it around for you guys, find some more photos. These are the ones he's tagged in, so he allows these tags, obviously. 12.2 million followers. Have a guess what it'll be by the by the time he wins this show. Obviously guessing there. That's a cool shot. That was when he actually copied Ramon. And you see how Ramon hits that? It's like this, and then goes like that. Sort of like angles off. If he was hitting it really strong, he'd lean over more like Cbum, and it'd be like his arms would be in this straight line like this. Not like sort of like that where he looks a bit unsure. And Cbum's right down into it and just looks locked into that position. How did Chen Hang look? Chen Kang? He looked good. I didn't see him 100% super concentrated on him, but I'll have to give an honest opinion on that. I just saw he's in the second call out, so I didn't see too much of it. Please stop asking the same question over and over. They'll make me not answer it next time. Someone asked me, how will Ramon improve if he's already at his weight? He just needs to get his posing better. Like, if he can pose and just like lock in those shots and look crazy, Ramon can potentially, I don't think he'd beat a Chris Bumstead from this year, but I'm saying he's Ramon second. He very well might be. I'd say he's probably second at the moment. People are loving Ramon. Everyone's asking Ramon second. Yeah, I'd guess so. But it could be Urs as well. Urs knows how to pose. Okay, starting to get through him now a bit. I feel like I need more caffeine. Before we get to his final callouts, I might have a quick little break. I'll just put it to some ads for a second. I'm just going to put it on basically like a loop of ads. I'll just be 5 minutes, guys. I'll remove myself and I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'll just get something up on the screen that you guys can watch and I'll run. Here we go. There you guys go there. There is Cbum on the screen for you right now. I'll take a quick little break, guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll be back in literally minutes with the final call out of this Classic Physique Olympia. We've got one more call out and then we've got a final call out. I won't be back in 5. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. So I'll actually change that. Let's say 3 minutes to be safe. All right. I'll be back soon, guys. Guys, sorry, I realized my mic was muted. Sorry about that, guys. 222 comments, probably heaps of you saying that. No audio, yeah. My bad. My bad, guys. So I was talking about this call out. Thank you, my bro. $2 to let me know the sound. You man, that is nice. Thank you all you guys to saying muted, 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 muted. Hopefully I'm unmuted now and you guys can hear me. That is what's meant to be happening. Let me know. No sound still? Check. We good now? We got sound? Okay, we good, we good. I panicked then, but it didn't come back, but we're good. Okay, so I've got a screen capture of that one. Thank you, QB. Going with it. Cool, got sound. And I forgot to get a drink too while I was out. Well, I did get a drink, but it's out there. 43 and 59. This is Ramon Dino versus Chris Bumstead, I'm assuming. It is. It has to be. Okay, it's Ramon Dino. Wow. Wow. Ramon versus Cbum. Top 2 call out. Let's have a look at how this is going to play out. Very exciting. When do we see a final 2 call out in the Classic Physique? This is, I mean, we saw it with Breon. They're going quick through it. Maybe because they know. This will be up on the screen very shortly. Obviously, it'll be all over everywhere. Wow, Cbum is hard, but damn, Ramon looks good too. No Urs in this one. Urs was in the one before. They just touched each other's glutes, and Steve did not like it. No touching. Ramon needs to stop moving on his posing. He just keeps on going like this and up and down and not holding it. He has a great physique. He needs to like not look down at his physique when he's hitting ab and thigh as well. He's just too fidgety on stage. That's one thing he really needs to fix. I will bring these guys up on the screen shortly too. Favorite classic pose. Yeah, Ramon just needs to, that's one thing he needs to get posing better. He hit the twisting back shot better that time as well. They're going around again. Okay, now I'll show you guys these ones. Crowd's going nuts. Cool. This is obviously in the expo as well, so it would just be packed all around there, absolutely everywhere. All right, let's get up some photos of Ramon Dino and Chris Bumstead battling for the Classic Physique Olympia title. Pull up these photos. You guys can let me know what you think of this comparison. Is this it? Is this the right one? Here we go. Favorite classic pose right now. They're hitting the last time this morning. This is going to be the end of the Classic Physique prejudging. Let me know what you guys think. Cbum, Ramon's posing is killing him. This is actually a good one, though. He's hitting that spot on Ramon. That looks really good. Here, he only just went into that after he's fidgeting a lot doing that. He looks fantastic, but we go. See what I mean? The difference in the size of the back? It's completely different, but Ramon has that really nice skin texture and it lays over us really well, but Cbum just has a lot of muscle here. Like there's a lot of muscle. You compare it to Ramon, which is, he looks fantastic, but it's just different. But he was shaking a lot there. Then the side chest, let me know what you think in the comments. There's 68 men's physique competitors. Bob Chicarello was saying, people saying, oh, gee, it's a long day, Bob, all this sort of stuff. How do you get through it? And he basically said, oh, I got some My 45, which is Kratom. They're one of the main sponsors, actually, of the Olympia, which is super interesting because Kratom is one of those really interesting things. We actually spoke about it the other day on one of the streams. So it's it's an unusual one because it's one of those ones that could definitely become banned at some point or something. We always see, but yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know if you've actually tried it as well, and if it's legal even where you are as well. So this is the end of the Classic Physique prejudging. There will be men's physique prejudging coming up, but I don't think I'm going to cover that one just because I might jump on actually when they're actually doing it. So keep an eye out to Desktop Bodybuilding. So I might actually jump on when they're actually doing the comparisons and stuff of the top guys, but I'm actually going to get another video out, a Classic Physique review, and break down who I have winning each pose between Chris Bumstead and Ramon Dino. And you guys can let me know in the comments as well, whether you're watching this on replay or watching it live. Thank you guys for all the support. We'll be back tonight as well for all the finals. We've got the finals of the Bikini, the men's physique, the Classic Physique, and also the men's open bodybuilding, where we find out who's going to win Mr. Olympia, whether it's going to be Hardy Chupin, Derek Lunsford, Big Ramy. Like, there is, I don't think it's going to be Big Ramy by what Bob Chicarello actually said at the start of this. And he said, I don't know what he said. I'm not too good at this, but I think we might be seeing a new Olympia champion tonight. So I'm like, okay, well, you speak to speak to the judges. So I'm pretty sure we've got a new Olympia champion. And, everyone was sort of split, but I think it will be a new Olympia champion tonight by at least what Bob Chicarello said on the live stream. So I've got some videos coming up. Make sure you check them out. And for people asking about Urs, I think Urs will be third in this competition. I think it looks fantastic, but I just think that Ramon and Cbum are just a little bit too big at this point. But a great showing there by Urs, and he improved once again. And he is one of the most charismatic, if not the most charismatic guy in bodybuilding today. And I think he's going to be an actor, and he's going to be huge as well. So anyway, that's it for this live stream of the Classic Physique from 2022 Mr. Olympia. Let me know where you have these guys placing. Is it Cbum winning? Is it Ramon? Where do you have Urs placing? And what did you think about Mike Summerfield and all those guys as well? Anyway, that's it for me for Xavier Wills Desktop Bodybuilding. We are out.